Dr. Sebi said this one root contains more iron than any plant on earth. Not spinach, not kale, not moringa. A climbing Caribbean vine that healers have used for over 500 years. In this video, you will learn exactly why Dr. Sebi recommended sarsaparilla above almost every other herb in his pantry. You will see the 5 health benefits that backed up his claims, and you will learn the 4 ways to prepare it at home, plus what almost no one tells you about the risks. Sarsaparilla is the common name for a family of woody climbing vines in the Smilax genus. Long before it ever reached a European pharmacy, the indigenous peoples of Mexico, Central America, and the Caribbean were already brewing its dark, reddish root into a daily tonic. They drank it to clean the blood, to soothe the skin, and to give themselves strength during long journeys. When Spanish explorers arrived in the 16th century, they noticed something strange. The healers of the Americas were treating skin diseases, joint pain, and even the new sicknesses the Europeans brought with this same dark root. Within 50 years, sarsaparilla was being shipped across the Atlantic by the ton. In Victorian England, it was added to fizzy tonics and patent medicines. In the American West, it was poured into saloon glasses and called sarsaparilla soda, the original root beer. But somewhere along the way, the herb lost its reputation. People stopped seeing it as medicine. They started seeing it as a candy flavor. The wisdom was almost forgotten. Then came Dr. Sebi. Born Alfredo Bowman in Honduras, Dr. Sebi spent decades studying the plants of Central America, the Caribbean, and West Africa. He built an entire healing philosophy around what he called electric foods, plants that he believed restored the body's natural alkaline state, and at the very top of his list sat sarsaparilla. Dr. Sebi made a bold claim. He said that sarsaparilla contains the highest concentration of iron of any plant on earth. Not spinach, not kale, not moringa. He pointed to its dark, rust-colored root as visible proof, the same color you see when iron-rich blood meets air. He included sarsaparilla in his famous Iron Plus blend, often paired with burdock root, yellow dock, and chaparral. He recommended it for anyone dealing with low energy, anemia, skin conditions, hormonal issues, or sluggish digestion. To Dr. Sebi, sarsaparilla was not a supplement. It was a foundational herb, one of the few he believed every person should have access to. Whether or not modern science fully agrees with his iron claim, the herb's track record speaks for itself. The first benefit is what traditional healers have always called blood purification. Sarsaparilla contains a group of compounds called saponins. These saponins have the unusual ability to bind to endotoxins in the bloodstream, the harmful byproducts produced by certain bacteria in the gut. By binding to them, saponins help carry these toxins out of the body before they can trigger inflammation, fatigue, or skin breakouts. This is why people who add sarsaparilla to their routine often report clearer thinking, more steady energy, and an easier time recovering from sickness. The blood becomes a cleaner river. The cells get fed cleaner fuel. The whole system works lighter. The second benefit is what made sarsaparilla famous in the first place: skin healing. Multiple studies, going back to the 1940s, have documented sarsaparilla's effect on psoriasis. The same saponins that purify the blood also calm the inflammatory response in the skin. Patients with stubborn psoriasis, eczema, and chronic acne have shown real improvement after using sarsaparilla regularly over several weeks. This is not a quick overnight fix. The skin reflects what is happening inside the body, so it takes time. But many herbalists today still consider sarsaparilla one of the most reliable plants for any inflammatory skin condition. Dr. Sebi often started skin cleanse protocols with this herb. The third benefit is joint and connective tissue support. The same anti-inflammatory compounds that calm the skin also reach the joints. People with arthritis, gout, and general stiffness have used sarsaparilla for centuries to take the edge off the pain. Traditional Caribbean and Central American healers often paired it with ginger and turmeric for this exact reason. Modern lab studies have confirmed that sarsaparilla reduces the activity of certain inflammation markers in the body, the same markers that drive chronic pain. It will not replace medical treatment, but for slow, gentle, long-term joint support, it is one of the most respected herbs in the entire plant kingdom. The fourth benefit is hormonal balance and vitality. This is where sarsaparilla gets interesting. Its saponins are structurally similar to the building blocks the body uses to make sex hormones. For decades, athletes mistakenly believed sarsaparilla contained testosterone itself. It does not. But by supporting the body's natural hormone production pathways, it can give a noticeable boost to energy, libido, and muscle recovery. Women report benefits too. Many herbalists use sarsaparilla for hormonal acne, sluggish cycles, and the heavy fatigue that can come with hormonal imbalance. It is gentle, slow-acting, and balancing rather than stimulating. The fifth benefit takes us back to Dr. Sebi's original claim. Sarsaparilla is one of the most powerful liver-supporting herbs available. The liver is the body's main filter, and when it is overworked, every other system suffers. Sarsaparilla helps the liver process toxins, hormones, and old red blood cells more efficiently. And about that iron, while modern lab tests do not always confirm sarsaparilla as the absolute highest iron plant on Earth, the root is undeniably iron-rich, and it pairs that iron with the very vitamin C and copper your body needs to actually absorb it. That combination is why so many people with low energy and mild anemia notice a real difference within a few weeks. Now, the most important part, how to actually use sarsaparilla at home. Method 1. The decoction. Sarsaparilla root is woody. A regular tea bag will not extract its medicine. You need to simmer it. Add 1 tablespoon of dried, chopped root to 2 cups of water. Bring to a gentle boil, then lower the heat and simmer covered for 20 to 30 minutes. Strain and drink 1 cup once or twice a day. This is the traditional preparation. Method 2. The blend. Dr. Sebi's classic combination is sarsaparilla, burdock root, yellow dock, and a small amount of dandelion root. Simmer 1 teaspoon of each in 4 cups of water for 30 minutes. This is the so-called iron tonic. Drink 1 cup in the morning on an empty stomach for 2 to 3 weeks. Method 3. The tincture. If you do not have time to simmer, sarsaparilla tincture is sold by most herb shops. The standard dose is 1 full dropper, about 30 drops, taken in a small glass of water, 2 to 3 times a day. Tinctures act faster than tea and are easier to travel with. Method 4. The capsule. For people who simply do not like the taste, sarsaparilla capsules are widely available. Look for a product that lists the root, not just the leaf, and that is standardized to saponin content. The usual dose is between 400 and 500 milligrams, twice a day with food. Whichever method you choose, give it time. Sarsaparilla is a tonic herb, not a stimulant. The benefits build slowly over several weeks. Most people start to notice the difference somewhere between week 2 and week 4. Now, the safety section. Please do not skip this. Sarsaparilla is generally well tolerated, but it is not for everyone. Large doses can cause stomach upset, nausea, and loose stools. It may interfere with certain prescription medications, especially digoxin, lithium, and some sleeping pills, because it can affect how the body absorbs them. Pregnant and breastfeeding women should avoid it. Anyone with kidney disease should consult a doctor first. And of course, this video is for educational purposes only. Talk to a qualified healthcare provider before adding any new herb to your routine. If this video opened your eyes to a herb you had only ever heard of as a soda flavor, hit that subscribe button. Every week we explore a new plant from the lost wisdom of natural medicine. And if you want to keep learning, watch the burdock root video next. The two herbs work beautifully together. See you in the next one.